for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Berg here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Utah Jazz. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. West is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the four-man position. Malone. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw drops for Malone. And both free throws good for Malone. Here's Johnson. Passes to Bryant. From outside the arc. A shot by Johnson, no good. Maravich, the pass to Dantley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Buries the long-range jumper.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
Stockton dishes to Malone. We're about 1 minute into the first. Stockton passes to Malone. Clock at 6. Here's Dantley. Almost, but it rolls out. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Out to West. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Kobe. Launches a three. And there's Jerry West on the assist from Kobe.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Pass to Malone. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. It's West with the drive. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. West has got 5 points so far. West has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Malone outside. Pass to Dantley. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The Jazz with another miss. Dantley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Kobe. Lays it up off the glass. Kobe's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Trailing by 4. Now the pass to Eaton. Here's Maravich. Malone trying to break free. And no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Maravich against Johnson. Passes it to Eaton. He feeds it to Malone. Kobe with the steal. Here's Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
Now here's Stockton for 3. Maravich bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
right side, Bryant. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He has 7.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
On the wing, Maravich. Back to Stockton. 5 on the clock. West with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Malone. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Off the left rim and out.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Malone. Here's Dantley, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Stockton, out to Maravich. Lets it go from deep. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7 on the wing, Kobe. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. .104 left to play in the first quarter. Count the basket.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. For 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz trail by 7. Hayward, left side. Basket counts.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
I think it's easy to admire everything Gordon Hayward brings to the table. This guy can score at all 3 levels, and he can also defend. He's crucial to this team.
Here's Scott. Good on the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell kicks to Hayward. The Lakers with the rebound. Now here's Baylor. Over Gobert. Baylor's shot is off. The pass to Griffin. Fires from deep. Scott pulls it in. Now Baylor over Mitchell. Off target from the baseline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Los Angeles leading by 7. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Worthy. Scott is out there with Goodrich. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Baylor in at the small forward position. Scott, good.
And with how Scott's built, he generates a lot of power into his shot. That's why it looks so easy from deep.
Now, here's Mitchell. No points in the game yet for him. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Worthy. The shot from the low post is good. Worthy's got his first basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Out to Hayward. And here is Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Goodrich. Pass to Chamberlain. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Griffith. A rebound by the Lakers. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Goodrich, that's good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Jazz trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Griffith.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Pass to Scott. The feed to Worthy. Lakers passing it around. Baylor drives in. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Hayward can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Baylor. Again, Los Angeles.
Timeout.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Utah calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. The pass to Robinson. Kobe with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Shot's good from West.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Stockton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Boozer. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
17-foot shot on the way. And it's Bryant in the corner. Lets the three fly. Good work defensively by Maravich. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Bailey. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Bryant. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bryant's got 13 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And the dunk by Boozer.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Ryan against Maravich. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Carlos Boozer.
And they gotta bring the double team on him.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw drops for Kobe. Jazz trail by 20. Stockton with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Bailey. West with the steal. And now running up the court. West pushing it up. And stolen by Stockton. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Heaton. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists now in this one.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
West passes to Mikan. And here's Bryant for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Maravich. All sorts of time. From past the arc. The shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Tipped away. Stolen by Stockton. all by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now, here is Maravich. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Pass to Bailey. Now Maravich, defended by West. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for West. Here is Maravich. He has 5. Beyond the arc. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's...
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, right? Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah, Stockton is out there with Maravich. And it's Malone, and it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And if I had to think of one word to describe Dantley, it would be prolific. AD doesn't have weeks where he averages 30 a game. How about he does it for seasons? Just a scoring machine.
Pass to Johnson, back to West, launches it. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. West has got 10.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Knocked loose. And now West running the floor all by himself.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
To the wing right side. Malone passes to Eaton. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson outside. West outside. Bryant looking over the floor. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. The Lakers also with the sub. Worthy's checked in. Johnson against Stockton. Nails the 16-footer. Stockton's got his first basket of the night. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The kick out to Worthy. On the wing, Johnson pulls it up. Again, the Lakers.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Stockton outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Johnson. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way. And Stockton, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Johnson surveying the floor. Over Stockton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Dantley. Sweet little floater. Dantley's got his second bucket.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
West outside. Here's the three. No good there. Good D by Mitchell. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Malone is doubled. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Baylor, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Scott comes in for West, and it's Goodrich in for Magic Johnson.
And one of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Jazz trail by 19. Stockton passes to Gobert. Jacks up a three, and John Stockton hits from deep. Stockton's got 7 points here in this quarter. Stockton's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Here's Worthy.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
And just one step ahead of the D there. Goodrich so crafty at getting his teammates involved.
Boozer, he's checked in for Utah. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Stockton dishes to Boozer. Worthy with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And it's Utah's ball. 19-point game. Stockton passes to Boozer. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Scott. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
Scott hits them both. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Griffith passes to Gobert. Here's Stockton. And the shot goes down. Stockton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And the basket by Kirilenko.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
From deep three-point range, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. Maravich comes in for John Stockton. Boozer kicks to Hayward. And there's the pass to Maravich. All alone. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
23 seconds left in the third. Hayward up top, defended by Bryant. Passes it to Boozer. He dishes it to Hayward. Maravich against Kobe. That's tipped. Kobe with the steal. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Bryant. Chamberlain is out there with Baylor. And it's Wilkes in at the point guard. Los Angeles leading by 19. Kobe with it. Now defended by Hayward. Ryan against Hayward. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Hayward's running. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Kobe. And Bryant slams it in.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Outside, Maravich. The shot by Hayward, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Los Angeles calls timeout. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Bryant. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Bryant. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Maravich against West. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
They get it back. Goes back up. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. 3-pointer. Stockton. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Bryant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Maravich, the pass to Stockton. Fires from 18. And Maravich on the basket on the assist by Stockton.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Johnson, that's for two. Drops one in from the wing. And the Lakers lead by 21. And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Maravich. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mikan's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Bryant. Lets it go from the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Jazz on offense. Right side Maravich.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. Maravich hits them both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's West from the arc. It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he gets it to go. Now here's Johnson. The offensive rebound. Back to West. And it's Bryant in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. 3 on 3. Here's Dantley. Connects in the foul line jumper.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
It's tipped. Here's Shaq. Abdul-Jabbar passes to West. Shoots over Maravich. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Stockton outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 18. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Gasol. Now Goodrich. Over Mitchell. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
The first free throw is good.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
Here's Scott. A second chance effort. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And you know, you hear a lot about Wilt's size, but really it's the coordination and the athleticism that allows him to dominate the game in so many areas.
Chamberlain no good on the free throw. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Griffith. and the basket is good.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
No good from Gasol. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Scott gets it to go from beyond the arc. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Poked loose and stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Goodrich, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Yep, that one goes. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Bailey passes to Robinson. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Goodrich. They get a hand on it. Robinson left side over Gasol. And the miss. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.